Good morning. Good morning. I saw your post in Facebook that you woke up late. I woke up at 9:30 and that I am here and doing this is sort of, well, not miraculous in the biblical sense, but close. Miracle adjacent. Who's Jason? Oh, moon is in Virgo. Yay. Oh, I love Virgo moon. Well, I am a Virgo. Why wouldn't I love Virgo moon? Hi, hi, hi. Blessed day after Beltane. Good morning, Julia. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you all doing? It's so nice. It's so nice to be with you. I'm in bed. If you can't tell, you're probably used to seeing me in the mornings in bed, at least on YouTube. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, look, I got coffee drippies. I don't care. I'll lick my own cup. It just came out of the dishwasher. It's fun. Mm. His name is Henry. Tired, stupid sunrise grocery shopping. Well, I get it. You want to get there before everybody else. I know. Uh, mm. But you live with people. I don't. I live with cats. So Chewy delivers, Amazon delivers, and I'm good. Feeding my squirrels outside. Lovely, lovely. Yes. 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 When's work? Oh. It is so sunny and beautiful outside today. I have a reading today with somebody for an hour. I'm going to crank out a whole bunch of videos, at least three of the What Do I Need reads for full moon to new moon next, Scorpio to Gemini, Scorpio full moon to Gemini new moon. But then once this room gets a little bit more populated, hi. Once it seems when I do this upstairs, or at least on my phone, that it gets glitchy. But I just reboot it, so hang in there with me. What was I saying? Oh, I have an announcement to make once this room gets a little bit more populated, because I don't want to have to say it over and over and over and over again. Although come noon, you'll all know. I think I have it set for noon, and it's a YouTube-based thing. But let's enjoy our schmooze time together, shall we? Hey, Sabby Pants, come here. Nope. Nope. My boys have all gone downstairs. Good morning, Dee. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, I'm going to do some yoga outside today for sure. I have my own porch, deck, whatever you want to call it, and I can close the gate so ain't nobody coming in when I do it. And it's relatively high. I mean, you can see over it, but you can't see through it. So I like doing yoga outside. It's really nice. I love my deck, DECK, to watch my Long Island accent on that one. So I hope you are all well. I hope you are all happy and peppy and bursting with love, dancing and singing from heaven above or something like that. If you're not too odd couple. Cool. Well, we seem all very nice and chill this morning, as would make sense. I've been doing yoga outside as well. It's been nice for South Texas weather. Surprisingly not sweltering. Well, blessed be. Here in New York, I mean, I haven't stepped outside yet. It looks like it's warm. It looks like it. I mean, there are birds flying by, and I just saw a gigantic black cat across the street walk by. Thankfully, where I am, there's a golf course. I can actually see some of it from here. I can see the golf course from my terrace, from my thing. Good morning. Good morning, Mari. Huge black cat. Could be one of mine, but like not mine. Like, no. So I had a feeling there was a black cat girl outside the window because the boys a couple of days ago were at the downstairs windows, like on high alert. But their tails weren't so gigantically puffed up. Like, I don't know how they can tell if it's a male or a female without the scent. But I could just tell. I was like, you're all sort of strutting. Yeah. Let's see. I see D. Hansel, I see Mel, I see Don, I see Mari and my magic mirror. Oh my God, you romper roomed us, right? Yeah, that's romper room. She never said my name. She never said my name. That explains so much now. No, it doesn't. Oh my goodness gracious. I know. I wanted to walk around with a mirror without a glass in it, which is really just a handle and a frame. Anyway, so I'm welcoming you all. Welcome. If you noticed the title for this this super chat live stream, call it what you want. It's called Being Welcome. I'm putting on my face right now so I can hide the heaviness I'm feeling today. Hope you're all having a good morning. I get you, honey. Well, you might find what we're going to talk about this morning somewhat helpful. Oh, someone's got a golden retriever. Oh, daddy's kind of cute too. Someone's got a golden retriever. I bet its name is Snuggles or something because she looks like that. Good morning, Grace. Good morning. Good morning. I don't know if it's your end or mine. The loading spinny thingy is there. I think it's yours, sweetheart. I'm okay. And the thing is that it's just the internet. In general, I think, because also it's Saturday morning, so every kid, right, and their parents, and just all of that. Do you use dogs to meet people? No, I don't. No, I don't meet people. I'm a Virgo. I'm a hermit. For now. I wasn't always a hermit. I won't always be one. Well, obviously, my next life, I'm probably not going to be one. Who knows? Apparently, in my next life, I'm going to be a lesbian in Italy. And when I say an Italian lesbian, people might think I mean, in the United States, but no, I'm going back. I'm going back to Italy. Yeah, try reloading. It's always a good idea. I'm doing this from my phone upstairs. I can't bring my laptop and everything up here. I guess I could do it from see, now I have technically 3 offices in my house. I've got the purple room office. I've got the guest room office, which is really just an editing bay in the closet. That's where the internet is set. And really, that's why it really can't be my Wi-Fi connection, because I can point right now to where the router is, right? Whatever that thing is called. The Wi-Fi thingy hoo-ha doo-dah. An Italian lesbian sounds amazing, and I want to be a lesbian too. I know. I'm going to be a lesbian in my next life. I mean, I love women. It's just this lifetime I'm biologically drawn to men. Well, I suppose that when you have past life after past life of just hating them, you have to come back as one in order to learn how to love men. Good morning, Mal. Good morning. Good morning. So, I'm just deciding whether to do the prayer first or make my announcement first. Let's do the prayer first. Actually, we'll wait until Dee gets back into the room. She's rebooting, which gives me another minute. See, now you can see the purple in my hair. Can't see it under the lights downstairs. Oh. Oh my God. Okay, good. All right, Dee's back. So let's do our prayer, and then I'll make the announcement. It is YouTube based. I think you're going to like it. Yeah. So everyone take a nice deep breath. And I want you all to, whether your eyes are open or your eyes closed, just really focus on your breath, as I always suggest you do. But I want you, you're welcome, Dee. I want you all, well, by the way, Mal, go sit next to, if you can, unless you're, on a laptop, go sit next to the router. I find that helpful if you're on Wi-Fi. Just saying, I don't know. What do I know? I'm a mystic witch. I'm not an IT guy. I'm a MW guy, a mystic witch guy. I don't know what that is. Yes, an announcement. Yes, an announcement. But let's pray first. How are you supposed to have your pudding if you didn't eat your meat? And I give meaty prayer. That sounds wrong. Breathe. Here we go. Dearest God, Goddess, all that is, we surrender this time spent together with you. And I ask our collective pantheons of guides, masters, teachers, gods, goddesses, saints, angels, totems, healers, and ancestors to gather around us in a force field of light containing and protecting this conversation, this work, this light that we are sharing together. And I ask that all information and energy that exchanges between us does so clearly, cleanly, and for the well-being of all. Because we are here only to be truly helpful. We are here to represent you who sent us, so we don't have to worry about what to say or what to do, because you who sent us are directing us, and we are content to go wherever you wish, knowing that you are always here and now wherever we are, and that you are teaching us to heal. And so we will be healed as you teach us to heal, not just now, but today, all day, all night. Show us what you would have us do, where you would have us go, what you would have us say, and to whom. That we may be the best that we can be, that we can experience the most fulfilling reality, whatever that means, even if we don't get it, even if we don't get it till later, even if we never get it. Help us to experience the highest possibilities that are always coming to be, whether we envision them or not, for our well-being and for the well-being of all. Thank you. So mote it be. And so it is. I don't know how people start their day without prayer. Oh, by the way, that's not the first prayer I said today. I pray myself out of bed, and then I pry myself out of bed. What a difference a vowel makes. Okay, so the announcement. Today, I think I had it set for noon. I could not sleep last night. After Beltane, how could I? Plus, I was sipping coffee at 9 p.m. So, of course, caffeine usually takes 4 hours, right? So 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. I was up till at least 3. So after the Beltane thing that we did in Facebook and then here on YouTube, I did some stuff. I watched RuPaul's Drag Race. I didn't watch the other. Now there are 3 segments. There's, RuPaul's Drag Race season 12 proper. Then there is the Secret Celebrity Drag Race, which I think is pretty good. I didn't watch it, but that's the second one. And then Untucked, because if you ain't watching Untucked, hi, girl. Untucked is really good, usually really good. I'm feeling very attacked. This ain't RuPaul's best friend race. So good. Anyway, I digress. So I went to bed, Beltane still basking in, that vibe. I had a really a tricky day, as I said yesterday, an emotional day, but nonetheless a good day overall. And as I'm laying in bed, for some reason, I'm still wearing it now. Before I went to bed, I put on this ring. Now, I know it looks like a gold lantern ring. It is rutilated quartz. I don't even remember when I got it. It's so old. But it's the totem of Apollo. And, I just put it on. I didn't put it on with any prayer, any intention. I was like, I want to wear that. Oh, because last night I used, I rest this on the statue of David that I had last night, and I used that in the Beltane thing on the Mark Angelo Lyons Mail for Short Facebook group, Beltane candle lighting thingy that we did. Okay. So I'm lying in bed, and this idea, ding, when you get that light bulb, oh man, I wish I could have like a ding, very 8th chakra, very that, ding, idea, boom, inspiration. So what I did, if you are unaware, for the past couple of years, this is when the silver broom was a thing, I would record with the same cameras, not this is my cell phone, with my same HD cameras that I use now to record the readings. I would record the classes and the workshops that I did, and then I would edit them with the same software I'm using now for the readings. and then upload them for pay-per-view on Vimeo.com. Well, last night they said to me, whoever they is, 1111 make a wish. Okay, there. I make the same wish, so that's why I can do it so quickly. Hello, Luann. So they said, look, come June, like, I love that they know my payment schedules for things. They said, come June, you're going to have to put down another chunk of money to keep your Vimeo on demand going for another year. And I was like, yeah, I know. They go, well, it didn't pay for itself this last year. Now, I didn't check that, but that's probably true, because why wouldn't I have accountant spirit guides, right? What if you're an accountant and you croak, why wouldn't you, help out somebody, right, who needs it? So they said, so why don't you download everything, because I don't have those files originally anymore. I had to make room on my laptop, but now I have this new computer which has terabytes. I don't know. It sounds like you're chewing earth. Terabytes. I don't know what that means. Why don't you just download everything to the new hard drive, the new computer that's in the editing bay in the guest room, and then start uploading, because now I'm monetized, some of those classes and workshops to YouTube. So last night, 2 a.m, wide awake, I uploaded, I downloaded from Vimeo Witches and Vampires, the 2-hour class that I did. It's a one-shot lecture, and it's already uploaded to YouTube and will launch today, I think at 12 noon. It's a 2-hour workshop, lecture, whatever you want to call it. It's really good, and it's about it's about psychic vampires. It's about energy drainers. It's about the vampire archetype, and so you'll be able to watch it for free, understanding that because I am monetized, the ads, that I will make money from that probably in perpetuity. And so I'm going to do that with a lot of my other stuff. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do that with WITCHCLASS or not. For all sorts of different reasons. And it's not because about being a witch. It's just because there's a co-teacher with it, and I don't know that I ever want to deal with her ever again. Some of you know exactly who I'm talking about. We're not friends anymore. We're not talking. Yes, that's just the way this cookie crumbled this time around. All that rises falls. So I'm not sure I even want to deal with her by putting her image up there any more than absolutely necessary. That being said, there's only cycle 1, WITCHCLASS cycle 1, that she is in, and we didn't really, I think we only did 11, maybe 10 or 11 cycle 2s. She's not in cycle 3 at all, and I don't have a lot of cycle 3 done anyway. But then there's like the Witch Archetype series and the Grace curriculum. Like, there's all this other stuff. Meditate with Mark, right? So there's quite a bit of content that I can do that. Colin Robinson, yes. Colin is not in it because I didn't know Colin Robinson at the time. The thing about, hi Sarah, Sarah Peters. The thing about doing a class is that the way that I teach that's not like this is in front of a pen board with an audience. I don't really love teaching to a camera alone. Like this is great, like that I have feedback, right? I'm an interactive. No, I can't edit her out. No, she's literally like we co-taught it, right? But I will still have the files, right? So I'll see how that goes. If I get well, thank you. I'll consider Zoom and all of that. But the thing with Zoom is that people can like crash the party, and I don't like that. And plus, I want to get paid for it. So we'll see. And by the way, once this whole global situation has evolved and we're in our new lives, there will be classrooms that I will teach out of, that I will record and then put up. But then that will be new content, and I'll probably want to do that on demand somewhere, maybe on my website. I don't know. And that's the thing. I'm not jumping that far into the future because, mind you, I didn't know I was going to be doing this. at midnight. I didn't know that I was going to be doing this. I literally went to bed and bing, the idea hit. So there you have it. That is my announcement for today. So keep an eye out. If any of you have ever dealt with psychic vampires, the vampire archetype, chronic complainers, I believe in the vampire archetype is somewhat, I don't know if it's always necessary, but for codependent relationships, absolutely. They can be in there. So there you go. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know that you can monetize on Zoom yet, but if they're smart, they'll get that act together. So cool. There's my announcement. So if you haven't hit the notification bell, hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Yeah. So I think it will help. I do think that it will help. But and I'm not going to go in. Once it's up for a few days, we'll do a chat, just talk. Oh, you know what we'll do? We'll wait until the moon is in Scorpio. Oh, wait, we have a full moon in Scorpio. Oh, and it's in a couple of days. Okay, so that's what we'll do for the full moon chat. We'll talk about psychic vampires and energy drainers. But now let's get to today's subject about being welcome. You ready? Okay. Clear, right? Clear, right? Clear the field. We're going into something that happened this morning without me getting too personal, but it is as a result of me reading and doing the work implied in Everything Is Here to Help You, Finding the Gift in Life's Greatest Challenges by, of course, Matt Kahn. Oh, by the way, this is my magical Technicolor dream hat. And no, my mom knitted it, not some guy named Joseph. Yes, we can do a Zoom party. Julia has the ability to do that, and we would always do that jumping off from the Facebook group so that only the people that we know, at least initially, can join in. Cool. All right. So Everything Is Here to Help You. Just quick. He talks in the beginning of the book, and I'm not all the way through it, that's why I'm not ready to fully review it, but I'm loving it so far. Tricky though some of it is, but that's not his fault. That the three behaviors of the ego, he says, are war, that the ego is at war. And that means worry, anticipation, and regret. And if you think about it, that covers the past, present, and future, right? It's what the ego does. It worries, it anticipates, and then it regrets. Right. So I'm noticing that. And he says, okay, so that's the behaviors of the soul. The response, the behaviors of the ego. And remember, the ego is the densest part of the soul. It's not the adversary. It's not evil. It's not, we perceive it as the darkness and the shadow within us, but it is really the light. It is the angel that has forgotten its wings and believes it is a demon. Mind you, I'm a student and teacher of Course in Miracles. I am going to put my Course in Miracles teaching stuff up eventually, but do understand this new understanding, this new clarity doesn't cancel all of that out, but it might be good for people to sort of like get that initial teaching and then evolve into the newer stuff. Continuity. So the behaviors of the soul then, if you take W-A-R, war, you reverse it and you get raw, R-A-W. Sorry, I learned sign language, at least the alphabet when I was a kid, and I still do it to this day. So raw is respect, acknowledgement, and welcome. Welcome. Now, last night in the Beltane stream, I read The Guest House from Rumi. All right, and I have it in my red book. I can't really call this a book of shadows. It's a book of light. So I'm going to read this to you, and I think you'll get the gist. Okay? Boy George, love that. Good. Okay. I think you meant by George, but Boy George is, I love him. The Guest House by Rumi. This being human is a guest house. Every morning a new arrival. You ain't whistling Dixie there. A joy, a depression, a meanness. Some momentary awareness comes as an unexpected visitor. Welcome and entertain them all, even if they are a crowd of sorrows who violently sweep your house empty of its furniture. Still, treat each guest honorably. He may be clearing you out for some new delight, the dark thought, the shame, the malice. Meet them at the door, laughing, and invite them in. Be grateful for whoever comes, because each has been sent as a guide from beyond. What he's saying there in that last piece is that everything is here to help you. So, this morning when I woke up, thoughts of Farm Boy. Eric the Destroyer. And it was like, here we go again. And the ego immediately started worrying, anticipating, and regretting. And I swear my feet weren't even on the floor yet. It was just instant. And I was like, and instead of going, oh God, here we go again, something clicked. I said, respect. Respect. And I went into, now here's the thing. If you're talking to your inner child, if you're talking to the ego, you're coming from the point of view of the soul. Because it's one or the other. It's one or the other. Right? And I began respecting it. And I began acknowledging it. I'm like, oh, honey, I know. I'm so sorry. And then it started running into the future of, well, but what if this happens? And what if he thinks we're crazy? What he did in our relationship would have made anybody crazy. Particularly if you're an empath, because you're feeling something and then they're saying no. So he gaslit me. I don't know that he knew he was gaslighting me. I don't think he was unintelligent to know what gaslighting even is. I just think it was how he was raised, right? So he don't know. He's from the Midwest. So, he wasn't raised with that kind of language like I was. So I was like, you know what? Even if he does, it's okay. I love you. And I began really welcome. It's like, you are welcome here. And then it's like from the soul, yes, he is one of my greatest spiritual teachers. No question. No question. He is one of my greatest spiritual teachers. Farm Boy is my name for him, although I name him now. Because I kind of want him to get busted. I mean, he made me the other man, and the guy that he's with has no idea, and if he does... okay, so let me complete this thought. So I'm in the bathroom, right, literally brushing my teeth, and I'm having this conversation, and then the conversation takes this interesting turn. And I said, okay, sweetheart, I know, because I can feel it anticipating. I can feel it saying, well, what if he thinks he's crazy, but he does love us? And what if, and it's like, and what anticipation is, it's the ego trying to avoid pain. We do it all the time. And it's not that we can't plan our lives. Like, what am I going to do later today? Like, that's different. Like, I've got a reading today, somebody, I'm going to make videos, I'm going to do some yoga. So that's not anticipation, that's planning your day. But that thing of, well, what if I do this? And it's trying to avoid the very things that are here to help us, slowing down the process. So I said, honey, really, it's okay, but you're welcome here. Like all of this. And I said, well, what is it that you're feeling right now? And the words that came from my ego, my inner child, whatever you want to call it, is, I don't know. And that was the feeling. The feeling is, I don't know, which is what Eric would say to me over and over. I'm like, why don't you leave him and come be here with me? He goes, I don't know. I don't know. It's like, but you're not in love with him. He goes, I don't know that I've ever been in love. Like, that was his response to everything. I don't know. And now I get what that is. It's the emotion of uncertainty. We don't know. We never do. We never have. We never ultimately will. Until it happens, we don't know. No, Mari, be gentle with yourself here, because this is the undoing of that. To respect, right? RESPECT. Find out what it means to you. I'm sorry, I had to give you Aretha Franklin on that. You could have him if you really wanted, but maybe you don't. Letting go. I appreciate the feedback, but believe me, there is no thought that you can say to me that I have not thought of in an angle. This is what I do for a living. Listen to what I'm saying. Hear this out. So what was underneath it all was the fear of the unknown. The uncomfortable feeling of uncertainty, of not knowing. And then I said to this child in my heart, the ego, whatever it was, it's okay. I acknowledge you're afraid of not knowing what's going to happen. And then I actually felt it. I felt the unadulterated feeling, emotion of uncertainty, and it shook me. But can I tell you, it was uncomfortable, but it was authentic. And I welcomed it. Welcome uncertainty. You are welcome here. Guest house. You're welcome. Because what happens is the ego anticipates, and it creates these conclusions that torture us, and we don't know. Well, you're never going to see him again. You're never going to speak to him again. A couple of days ago, I thought he had crossed from this world. He hasn't, I found out. What's going on in the world right now? We're all drawing these conclusions, jumping to conclusions without a parachute. Right? Wow, so powerful. It's okay. Right? It's okay. I love you. It's okay that you don't know. You are welcome here. Now, you're used to hearing you're welcome, like you're welcome. I don't mean it like that. Or when someone says thank you, you say you're welcome. This is different. You are welcome. You are welcome. Uncertainty. Welcome uncertainty, because it's authentic. It's okay to not know. Now, keep in mind, none of us were ever rewarded for not knowing something in school, right? Right? That's what got you a D. And I don't mean the kind of D you want. Right? That's what got you put in the corner when you didn't know the answer, right? So we have all of this conditioning. The ego has all of this conditioning about not know bad, no answer good, right? Very Frankenstein, very fire bad. Since I've started saying it's okay to myself when upset, somehow my partner has started saying it to me for comfort. He hasn't even heard me say it. It just feels, yeah. Do you get it? It's like, welcome. Welcome. And I have to tell you, that child in my heart, the ego, whatever it was, had a few minutes of sadness, but I could feel that sadness was the ego was dissolving. It was letting go of its stress. It was releasing some of the inflammation. It was anti-inflammatory itself, because I gave it the love that it never had. Oh, I love you, Mal. Have a good day. Bless you too. So I thought for our meditation, what we could do today, empaths that we are, most of us, maybe all of us in the room right now, that what we could do is welcome in what's already here, the uncertainty. And I don't think it'll take too much searching of the mind to find something that you feel uncertain about, considering where we are on planet Earth, and even if we weren't going through what we're going through on planet Earth right now. You are beautiful too, Mal. I can't wait to meet you in person, because you're on Long Island and you're not that far away. And I could use a trip out east. Dorian hasn't moved since I got him from Saratoga over a month ago. So let's do that. And again, you don't have to share what you are feeling uncertain about, because we're all uncertain about the same things. But that uncertainty, not just of what's going to happen, but I don't know why that happened, right? It doesn't have to be just about the future. It can be about the past. I don't know why, like, I still don't know why certain things went down. And, I can be very cliche about it, even spiritually cliche about it. Well, everything happens for a reason. Anything can happen with a razor. Everything happens for a reason. Ugh, I hate that. No, thanks. Everything happens because it's part of the quantum field of the divine plan, and there's an infinite variety of variables that can happen, and the one that you're experiencing, bar none, is the one that's for the highest evolution of your soul. I can't stop the tears right now. I totally resonate with your feeling, Mal. Yeah. Now, this is the thing now. So whatever that feeling is, just look to it and start with respect. I respect you. Just talk to it. Talk to it like it's an entity within your being. I know that sounds very sci-fi. I respect you. I acknowledge you feel this way. I acknowledge you feel sad. I acknowledge you. There, we're reconnected. Sorry about that. It's okay. Start with respect. I respect you. I acknowledge you. I am so sorry you feel this way. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. Let's do this. Everybody get yourself comfortable. I have to keep my eyes open, so in case the thing glitches again, I can just reboot it. Breathe. Close your eyes if you want to, if you can. I think this is something that you might as well do with your eyes open eventually, because it's going to happen. Things are going to happen when your eyes are open, probably more than when they're closed. But breathe. Thank you, Grace. I know. And now look inside yourself. Eyes open or eyes closed. For that piece that we all avoid, uncertainty, not knowing. Now that can be about anything, right? And maybe you don't want to go for the great, big, huge one, although there's no order of difficulty in miracles, but maybe, not the one that is great, huge, terrifying to you. But maybe something a little simpler. Because it is a Saturday. I don't know what I'm going to do tonight. I don't know what I'm going to do tonight. Or I don't know what to do about. Or I don't know why that happened. Whatever the I don't know is. And respect it. Just right here and now, breathe into it. Give it some breath. That feeling. Yeah, I've got mine. And some of them might be compounded, meaning that there's one that's linked to another that's linked to another, sort of like a molecule of uncertainty. And allow that feeling to be where it is in your body, how you feel it. Notice where it is in your body. It's connected to a chakra, all that. Just be aware. and respect it. Acknowledge it. Hey, I feel you. It's okay. It's okay that we don't know. It's okay that you don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to lie to you. And it's too easy to draw conclusions that may or may not be true, but I'm willing to see the truth, no matter the outcome. And I don't know what the outcome is. So what's the truth? Truth is, we don't know. And that's the truth. We don't know. And it's okay to not know. You are welcome here. You are welcome to not know. Because you don't. I love you. How's that for unconditional love feeling inside of me? Ego, personality, inner child, whatever this is. Feeling of uncertainty, fear of uncertainty. I'm afraid of not knowing. You are welcome too. Welcome. It's okay to be afraid of not knowing what's going to happen. And it's okay to be afraid of not knowing why things happened. And it's also really okay to be afraid to know why. Both ends of that. It's okay to be afraid of knowing, and it's okay to be afraid of not knowing. You are welcome. You are welcome here. How can I serve you? I love you. You've done nothing wrong. You don't know because you don't. Maybe you will. Maybe you won't. Maybe it can't be known by anyone. But it's okay to have this feeling. Welcome uncertainty. Welcome. Make yourself comfortable. As uncomfortable as you may feel. Discomfort, you are welcome here. As terrifying as this can be at times, I'd rather be truthful. I'd rather be honest with myself. So I don't know how it's going to play out, and I don't know why things happen the way they did, or why they happen the way they do, and I don't know what's going to happen to society. But I do know that things are changing. And I do know that things I used to be afraid of not knowing, some of them I know now. And some of them worked out for the best. And though I'd like to hope that everything will work out for the best, and hope may spring eternal, but right now I'm not going to use hope to do anything. Right now, I welcome you. Uncertainty. It's really okay. It's okay to not know. You are welcome. And I can feel my soul, that warm, soft, unconditionally loving energy, like arms wrapping around me gently, but giving me room to breathe, like wings of the angel that I am, enfolding me. It's okay, baby. This is part of mystery. This is part of mysticism. This is part of humility, the grace of humility. Grant me the grace of humility, the maiden grace, to know that I do not know, and to now know, to not know. And that uncertainty is welcome here. It's not a sin. It's not a tragedy. It's not even a mistake when it's the truth. And look, now we know something we didn't know before. We know that we don't know. And whether on this particular subject or every subject that comes by that we don't know, I'll do this again and again and again, that I will eventually be a master of welcome. Welcome. I don't know if I'll ever be married to a soulmate. I don't. Welcome uncertainty. I don't know if my career will ever get to the place that I've always wanted it to be, traveling around the world, teaching, working with people, going to Nice and the Isles of Greece while I sip champagne on a yacht, to move like Harlow and Monte Carlo and show them what I got. I don't know. You are welcome. And to the regret, you are welcome here too. And to the anticipation, you are welcome too. You're just trying to protect me. To the worry, thank you. You're just trying to protect me too. Welcome. I'm so sorry that you suffer so, but you are welcome here in my house. I love you. It's okay, honey. You can cry. It's okay to be afraid. I welcome you. I'm sorry that you suffer. I'm sorry that you're afraid. I'm sorry that you hurt. I'm sorry that you grieve. I'm sorry that you don't know, but it's okay. I will never lie to you. You are welcome here in this body. You are welcome in my presence. You are welcome in my house. Welcome. Hail and welcome. I love you. I love you. I love you. So mote it be. And so it is. Breathe. Become aware of your body. Wiggle toes, wiggle toes. If your eyes are already open, this is a moot point. But if not, allow your eyelids to be the last things that move as you open them outwards. And come back into whatever room you are in. Come here, you. Hi, buddy. Hey, Bells. Hey, Purr Monster. Will you sit with me? Here, come up on Mama. Come here. Come here. You can do it. Come on, there we go. It's not so bad, is it? It's not so bad learning how to welcome, respect, acknowledge, and welcome. Oh, give people see how beautiful you are. He's such a Leo. Look at those eyes. I love you. I got a Belsy kiss. You know, he's a snuggle bunny. Who's a bunny? He's a bunny. He would sit on my chest all day long. Except he doesn't have the nicest breath on planet Earth, does he? That's okay, I do. So, how you doing? How'd that feel? How you feeling? How'd that go? I feel better. Not that I was feeling all that crappy when I started this, but I feel better now. My purple hair and all. So there you have it. He's Belsy. Belsy bear. He's such a bear. He's so heavy. You have no idea. It's like sitting with a medicine ball in my lap. Considering all my life, people have told me I'm too sensitive. Yeah. Well, that's their fear. And you know, truth is light. And being sensitive usually means that you're being truthful about how you feel. And people can't handle our light, but in the words of Don Miguel Ruiz, you don't have to take that personally. You can, but you don't have to. It's not about you. Tears, especially since I had a dream with him in it. I get it. So honor that, you know, respect it, acknowledge it, talk. So like last week or a couple of days ago, whenever we did that thing, I love the one who. So I love the one who's sensitive. I love the one who anticipates. I love the one who worries. I love the one who regrets. I love the one who doesn't know. And yeah, you're going to feel the emotions. You're going to feel the uncertainty. You're going to shake. You're going to quake. But it's like an exorcism. It's a healing. It's the ego unraveling and dissolving into the soul. That's how you give yourself the love that only you can give you. That's self-acceptance. That's self-love. And here we are wanting other people to give it to us. And even when they do, we don't feel it. We don't feel it that deeply. This is the work. But it's nice work if you can get it. And if you get it, won't you show me how? I just did. Did it with you. Because remember, this is like aerobics. I can do it with you, but I can't do it for you. Yeah. So look, people, I got a busy day. If you have not hit the notification bell on this YouTube channel, I suggest you do, because today, going live, well, it's not a live stream, but being published, I think at 12 noon, about an hour from now, will be Vampires and Witches, the lecture that I did in 2017 for you to watch for free. It is no longer up on Vimeo. I have unpublished it. I haven't taken it off the site completely, but it is unpublished. So y'all can watch it for free. And keep in mind, it was 2017, so it was a couple of years ago, 3 years ago, 3 years ago or so. So it doesn't have any of this update. Oh, right. So it's almost right. So it's 12. It's almost now. Right. Oh, please, numbers. I've never played the numbers game in my head like that. So yeah, go watch it when it pops up. And it's 2 hours. I don't really want to sit through the whole thing all at once. But that's the great thing about YouTube. You can pause it and come back later. Cool. I love you all so much. A busy day ahead of me, at least 4 readings, but I have a feeling I might be up for a live stream tonight at 11 p.m., but let's see how that goes. All right, let's not plan that far in advance. But for now, my darlings, wishing you the very best and the very blessed of the day. Hail. Farewell, by the way. You are welcome. You're welcome. And blessed be. I love you. Ciao, bella.